gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to the inauguration of the CEPT Summer Exhibition 2022. This is an exhibition that is happening after a very long time at such a scale, and it's really heartening to see all the work that has been put up, all the effort that has gone in. A warm welcome to all the students, TAs, studio tutors, colleagues, and friends, all of us who have gathered here on this inaugural day. A special welcome to Professor Abhay Purohit, Principal and Director of Ideas Institute of Design, Education and Architectural Studies, Nagpur, Maharashtra, Professor Milind Gujarkar, HOD and Director, and Professor Sonali Jatevkar. They are all from Ideas School of Architecture in Nagpur, and they've come here specially to engage in a collaboration with us like we've done with a few other institutes in the past. It's great to have you with us. So as is customary, let us begin by inviting Dr. Bimal Patel, President of CEPT University, to say a few words. Dr. Bimal Patel.
So, as Chirayu said, it's truly wonderful that after a period of 2 years, we are able to have this exhibition, everybody together, most of you without masks. It's very nice that we are all here together and that we can have this exhibition in person at this scale, finally. I hope that the world does not run into another sort of a turbulent period. This is very standard at CEPT, so it's part of what ensures excellence at CEPT. So please bear with us. And the exhibition has been, the person leading the exhibition effort is Jai Thakkar, and he specially manages this. He's right here. He specially manages, he ensures that this doesn't become too formal an occasion, and that we have some sort of light-hearted moments there. So Jai, anyways, welcome to Professor Abhay here. Thank you very much for coming, and I'm hoping that this whole collaboration works out really well. Let me just remind ourselves, all of us, about why this exhibition is important at the end of the semester. There are 3 or 4 fundamental things that that this exhibition, in a sense, they underlie the exhibition. One is that we are very clear at CEPT that the only way of telling whether an institution is doing well or not is to look at the work that the students are producing. No school becomes good because it has a lovely campus. Yes, we have a lovely campus, but that's not why we are good. No school becomes good because it has terrific teachers who are extremely good at their work. Yes, we have terrific teachers who are really good at their work, but that's not why a school is good. That's why they are good. No school becomes good because it has terrific alums. We have terrific alums who are doing fantastic work all over the world. That's not why we are great. The only reason why a school should be considered worthy of respect is because its students are producing excellent work. And I'm happy to say that too we have. We have students who are producing excellent work. And it is to celebrate that excellent work, put it on display, show it to each other and to everybody, that we set up this exhibition. Set up this exhibition because we believe that that's the only thing we should be measured by, what our students produce. because that shows the abilities they've acquired, that shows the effectiveness of the teaching, that shows the effectiveness of the infrastructure that we have, and it's that work that we must all focus on. Excellence, once again, is not something that it's not a state that you arrive at and then sit back and relax. It's constant pursuit of small improvements in everything that we do. It's the ordinary things that we do that have to be done well. And if we keep doing them well and we keep improving a little bit, we become better and better and better. Unfortunately, in India, pursuit of excellence seems to have taken a back seat for many decades. We have pursued many things and done many things well. Many important things we have done well in the country that we should be proud of. But I don't think many people will disagree if I say that the pursuit of excellence in what we make, in what we do, is something that as a country we have taken as seriously as we can. It's just tragic. Everywhere we see work that is done which is shoddy, that does not reflect a meticulous way of doing things. All the products that we produce are not as good as they can be. And no country in the world will be respected if the things that it makes, if the services that it produces, if they are not excellent. If we think we can be respected because we have we have fantastic people, but it's what they do eventually. We have fantastic, all sorts of things. We have a glorious past. But if we want to be respected as a nation, then like any institution, we have to be respected for what we are producing. And what we are producing is not the best that we can. I think all of you will agree. At every level, we have to pursue excellence in what we make and what we do. The countries that we respect because, oh my God, they produce fantastic things. Now, having said that, let me also say that we should not lose hope. We should not be disheartened completely, because it was not very long ago, Japanese goods were considered to be sort of mediocre at one time. And Chinese products were also considered to be, Japanese produced products used to be talked about in the way that they were inferior, they were takladi, as we say in Gujarati. Japanese things were not. And yet that country now, if we ever talk about countries that pursue excellence, Japan is what we will talk about. And slowly China. And I'm quite certain that eventually we will also be able to reach a stage where people look at us, look at what we make, and say, oh my God, they are excellent at what they do. Now, this is not going to happen because some people in Delhi or some people in Gandhinagar or some people in Mumbai or Calcutta or Bangalore are doing excellent stuff. It's going to happen because each one of us is doing excellent stuff, that we are working hard. And that's the spirit that the CEPT exhibition tries to reinforce. To say that all the work that we do must be done well, must be meticulous, that CEPT is committed to the pursuit of excellence. And that's the most important message that we are giving. That the only thing you need to judge us by is the work that we do, and see us, we are committed to improving ourselves year upon year, year upon year. So, my big compliments to everybody who is responsible in making this happen at CEPT. First and foremost, the students. Without them doing this ain't going to happen. Okay. The students are key. It's their hard work. You cannot teach anybody anything. It's only what they learn. So the students are key. to the pursuit of excellence at CEPT? Well, all, all students can be helped in their journey by great teachers. And all the teachers here compliments for everything that you're doing. The teachers, the tutors, the teaching assistants, everybody. We have a terrific bunch of people. I mean, that's CEPT is extremely proud of its teachers, the passion with which they do things, the enthusiasm with which they want their students to do things well. That's absolutely stunning. Well, if an institution is to work well, it's a lot of management, it's a lot of administration. Don't let anybody ever underestimate the importance of the support structure, support that managers, administrators, all the staff provide, including the people who man the simple systems of lights and cleaning and housekeeping, etc. Everybody has to play a role. Everybody has their that role is important. Without it, we'll fall apart. So thank you very much, all of you, for coming. Thank you for all the things that you continue to do. Thank you for producing tremendous work that we can celebrate at the end of the semester. Thank you.
I forgot to mention that also after many years we are going to have music on campus at the end of this. So hopefully everybody is looking forward to that. So thank you, Bhumbai. There's a second agenda for today's event. A little over a year ago, CEPT decided to share its learnings about how to conduct teaching in architecture and design with other institutions. And the first institution that we signed an MOU of mentorship with was the McGann School of Architecture. And we are very pleased that the chairman of McGann's, Sri Murli Kumaranji, is also here with us today to look at the exhibition. So today we are going to formally exchange an MOU with the Ideas School of Architectural Studies from Nagpur. And may I invite Sri Abhay Purohit, Professor Abhay Purohit and Dr. Bimal Patel to come forward and exchange the MOUs. You can all come, sir. Yeah, the backdrop. So one on this side, one on that side. Yeah. Yeah. सर ऐसे ही एक्सचेंज कर लो पूरा फोल्डर एक्सचेंज Thank you both. Thank you. Through this MOU, CEPT University will share its learnings through structured capacity building programs for the undergraduate program in architecture, starting with the foundation program and the L2, L3 studios. So this is what we hope to do in the coming year, and we look forward to a good collaboration on that. Now, as we come to the end of the program, I would like to thank the large team that is responsible for putting up this exhibition at various levels. And this is no small task, as Bimal Bhai already mentioned. So let me start from the top. First and foremost, the exhibition team led by Professor Jai Thakkar and with Rishabh Jain, Chandni Chabra, Shaili Patel, Rajkumar Mehta, and Namrata Dubaria. The exhibition team looks after the entire setting up of the exhibition, including all the various small things, the signages, the separate display stations that you will see for CRDF, for the alumni office, etc. And they also help us put together the music event in the evening. So, and the food, yes, the most important part, the food, yes. They are ably supported by the workshops team, which really is the hands behind putting everything together. So Urvi Sheth, Savilash Shashidharan, Mohammad Junaid, Yatin Mistri, Chirag Gajjar, Chagan Mahajan, and Sadashiv Verma. So these are all members of the workshop team. Thank you all. And all of this is possible because the campus office team helps clean up the campus, helps set up all the various spaces in which the exhibition needs to be conducted, make sure the lights are working, etc. All of those things. And that's a big team that is required to manage all of these different spaces. So, led by Ajay Patil and Ashish Jani, with Divyesh Sharma, Sunil Basapati, Jagdish Patel, Keyur Parikh, Jayanti Bhai, Jignesh Chauhan, Ishwar Desai, Nilesh Gajjar, and Sri Prakash Vakela. Thank you all from the campus office team. Alongside this, we also have now, since the last 2 years, started having an online exhibition which complements the physical on campus exhibition. And that exhibition also requires a lot of effort and a lot of coordination. And that is led by our web development team from Netlink, which includes Amit Shukla, Sandeep Yadav, Nishant Solanki, Uday Patel, and Sneha Patel. And they are supported with the coordination from the IT team, which includes Maruf, Rajesh Patel, and Nitin Magji-Kondi. And all of this requires a lot of coordination with our communications office. And that is led by Santosh Zokarkar with support from Antara Patel, Hemant Sharma, and Jay Shukla. And apart from what you see physically here and what you see online, there's a lot of activity in the background that is not very visible. But let me state some of the people, let me share the names of some of the people who are involved in the background coordination. So starting with the faculty exhibition coordinators, Vishal Mehta, Mohik Acharya, Mansi Shah, Kaula Bhagat, Pavni Pandya, and Mercy Samuel. These are people, these are our faculty members who coordinate all the work that the tutors and the students have produced, and to ensure they get appropriate representation spaces, tack boards, lighting, etc. So they play a very big role in this. And the Teaching and Learning Center plays a similar big role behind the scenes for putting together the catalog and setting up different aspects of the exhibition. So the Teaching and Learning Center led by Anjali Kadam, Devna Vyas, and Ishaq Fahim. More behind the scenes people, I'm going to go a little faster now. The UGPG office, Kalpana Acharya and Rema Haridasan, they are virtually involved in everything that is done in any of the undergraduate or postgraduate programs. So they play an important role. The faculty admin teams play a tireless and relentless role in everything that goes on at CEPT. And I'm sure that with the exhibition also, they are playing a very big role behind the scenes. So Krishna Das, KD, Chandra, Meenal Trivedi, Himanshu, Disha Shah, Jinu, Meghna, Jyoti Tomar, Shraddha, Shivani, Judith, and Janvi. These are all people from our faculty admin teams. Finally, the administrative office, which also plays a role in supporting all of these activities, led by our registrar Anita Ben, Mr. Mehta in the HR office, Mr. Paul in the finance office, Mr. Chauhan from the procurements team, Anu Roy, Hansa Gohel, and making sure all of this is happening properly and this inaugural event is going smoothly, Princey Jacob from the provost office. And all of this is supported by a very able academic advisory team, which includes all the program chairs and the deans, Professor Samir Shah, Professor Anjali Yagnik, Professor Anand Bele, Professor Mona Iyer, and Professor Anil Shah, and led and supported effortlessly by Professor Tridip Surud and our President, Dr. Bimal Patel. So thank you everyone for making this inaugural event a success, and it's great to see all of you here. We look forward to looking at all the studio work in the exhibition and of course the music at the end. But for now, let me declare the exhibition open, and we can move forward to the exhibits, or we can start with the refreshments. So both of those are now open. Thank you once again for coming, and we look forward to seeing you once again in December for the next exhibition. Thank you.
I'm Professor Abhay Purohit. I'm coming from Nagpur, basically to experience the CEPT campus as well as the exhibition which has been put up by the students. It's really an amazing experience to be here and to look at the academics in a most sincere and serious fashion. At the same point of time, it is fun to see so many of the studios and so much of the work by the students. The work absolutely is fantastic and it is very unique also. The new teaching learning process which is being followed seems to be very student intense as such, whereupon the students are getting the chance to explore their own subject areas. So it is really a work which is of an international standard that I must admire. Thank you very much. It's fantastic to be here.
I am Professor Milind. I am from Ideas College, Nagpur, and we are here to see the work of the students, the kind of work which has been long pending post-pandemic, a full-fledged exhibition. And when we have gone through the work, we are really amazed with the kind of efforts put in by the students. At the same time, the kind of efforts which have been taken by the faculty to generate such kind of work. It's an amazing documentation at the same time, because a lot of efforts to put in this work in order and to bring about in a standard format of display. So that is what is really amazing, because many a times we find that the work has been done by the students but the documentation doesn't happen. So I'm really amused with this kind of documentation which has come out. I congratulate primarily the students who have put in the effort and responded to the calls of the faculty, and also the faculty which has put in a lot of efforts into do these things. So there are so many people involved into this. And it's really inspiring work for us to go back to our institute and try to find out how we could implement this. I would congratulate all the people who are involved into this exhibition. Really fantastic work. Thank you.
Hello, this is Sonali Jattewar from Ideas Nagpur, and coming from engineering background, I feel I am really very lucky to be here, experiencing this organic campus, which is basically the first thing I noticed is this campus is animal friendly. pet friendly, which is really a good thing and unique thing. And also I found the right balance of technology and art, which is again a rare combination which we find in any architecture institution. So this is really impressive as well as inspiring, and I'm really going back with a lot of motivation to work on my students, and there is a lot of scope of experimentation. And I find there is nothing wrong if you put your hard work, passion, and honesty. These are the words, these are the highlights I am taking back with me from CEPT. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Thank you so much.